Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, I know it's been about a week and a little bit, and I've been a little inconsistent with the posting. Some of you guys have pointed that out, but I was very busy working on a very special project, which has now been finished, and I'm very excited to say that we're back to the regular upload schedule. That means going on from this point, hopefully we're gonna be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every single week, and posting all about what we're doing here at the eBay store. We're very busy, we have a lot going on, but in today's video, we're gonna be trying to finish up, and I know I've said this before, but today's video, we're actually gonna do it. We're gonna finish up the death pile completely. There are quite a few items still left over. A lot of big things, bulky things, the drum sets, some guitars, Wii Fit boards, we've got some steering wheels and things of that nature. Annoying stuff that I've left, a couple Macbook Pros that need to be dealt with, and a bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna go through all that stuff today, get all that stuff drafted and listed up on eBay. And we're going to do a little bit of shipping, but I actually don't have that much to ship today because Erval has been covering quite a bit of it. And I think he has a lot of the shipments going out. So go ahead and check out his page for those. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of big stuff. I'm not exactly looking forward to doing it, but I think once I get into the groove, it'll be pretty easy. A lot of big electronics and things like that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and draft them all up here on eBay, and we're going to finish up the death pile today. As always, before we get into things, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, left a like on this video, I highly recommend that you do so, especially if you end up enjoying it. And with that, let's just get right into the first item and see if we can get that guy tested and listed. Okay, so first item here, guys, a nice pair of Audio-Technica headphones that we picked up at Value Village for $20 in the box, the ATH M20Xs. I'm not sure why these ones have sat so long. This is a very easy item to list. I paid $20 for them. We were probably gonna flip them for like $40 or $50, but I'm pretty sure that they don't actually work if I recall from testing them way back when I got them. I'm gonna go ahead and grab an adapter, test them right now. And if they don't work, we'll just list them for parts for 20 bucks, get them out of here because they've been sitting for too long. Okay guys, well the headphones did not work and they are now drafted. Next up, we're moving on to this Xbox 360 steering wheel and pedal combo. This was going to be a valuable set, maybe about $60, $70. We paid $20 for it, as you can see right there, for the two of them, for the set. And unfortunately, I do not have the power cable for this guy at all, which has been what's putting me off on testing it. As you can see right there, we do have the cable that goes between the wheel and the pedals. But unfortunately, I've just noticed another thing. It looks like one of the shifters are missing. There's one on this side, but I think there's supposed to be one there as well. That's definitely not how it's supposed to come. So I'm gonna be listing this one as is, and unfortunately there's no way for us to test it. But one of the things that we've been focusing on recently is just trying to get things through, especially not these kind of things that have been sitting in the death pile for whatever reason. It's something that we know we probably shouldn't buy again unless we have all the parts for it and it's in great condition. So this was just a bad buy on my part, and we're gonna go ahead and get listed, maybe get $20, $30 for parts. We'll see what it do. Like, I believe it is a Bluetooth unit, and if I had the right power adapter, I could test it. I have the Xbox started up here, but unfortunately, I just don't have a power adapter. I just checked. So we're just gonna list it. It is what it is. We'll move on. Okay, next up, guys, we have this limited edition Xbox 360 Elite, a red console, and this was for Resident Evil. I think it was Resident Evil 5, is it? But anyway, this was given to us for parts. The idea was that I think it had gone red ringed, and that the red one is quite valuable, so you could swap another internal with this one. We never did it. We're not going to do it. So I'm going to list it as is, and I'm going to see what's in here. I actually really have no idea. I don't know if the controller's with it. I don't know what remains of the shell or the interior of the Xbox, but I imagine that it's all torn apart. Yeah, I just got it open. Just like I thought, a real mess here. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we've got the face plate, the side plate, the other side plate, the two top and bottom plates. So that makes for the complete red Xbox. Thing of screws, and then the front of this thing is looking pretty gnarly. So yeah, obviously somebody has dug into this and tried to get it fixed, but I don't think they were able to, as to what I could tell. I'm not going to plug it in and try to fiddle around with it. As far as I know, it does not work. So I'm listing it as is. We'll get hopefully some decent money for it because it's rare, but we'll see. Even if we get like $20, $30, $40, we have the box with it, so that would be great. We'll see what we get. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and now draft this guy out. Next up, guys, is this drum set. I have nothing for it, and it's been sitting for a little while now. I think that I can take it apart, and I'm gonna play around with it here in a second. I've already got some pictures of it, but I'm pretty sure I can take it apart so I can ship it. If not, I'll sell it locally, but I have some pictures of it, and I have some drumsticks to go with it, but nothing else in terms of the controllers or anything, so I'm not gonna be able to test it. So I think I'll just list it untested. The guy that we bought it from actually may have said that it works. I can check with Arabelle on that, but without that information, we'll just list it as is untested, and yeah, it'll be a quick little one, but it's been sitting here for way too long. Okay, so I actually just found this pedal that goes with it as well, and also the drumsticks, which I think we had two of, but for whatever reason, I can only find one. I've probably looked through the office now like 4 times, and I cannot find the other one, so I'm gonna list this like this for right now with one drumstick. But if I do find the other one, then I'm just going to update the listing here as we go through and list some more stuff. But yeah, this one is ready to go. Okay, next up we have a Wii Fit board in the box. I've taken it out here. I have put some batteries in it and tested it, so it is working. We've got the extra feet And I've got a game here that I just pulled for inventory that we're going to put with it and the cover. So we're going to go ahead and list this guy up right now. Should be a real easy sale. I'm here in the pile of listed things so far, and I just actually listed another Wii Fit board with a game I pulled from inventory, tested and working, and there's the other one right there. I've got one more to do that has corrosion damage. Okay guys, so this was our Wii Fit board with the corrosion damage. It's actually a Wii Fit Plus board. I did pull a game from inventory here because I did give it a quick clean and tested it, and it actually does work fine. So this thing's been sitting here for probably like 6 to 8 months, a year even maybe, and I just assumed it was corrosion, didn't work, and I was just gonna like redonate it or something, or before we sold things for parts. But it actually does work just fine. So I just put in the description that it does have like corrosion damage and that I did clean it and that it is working. So I'm gonna go ahead and list this guy as well. It actually has all the original like packaging and everything. So I'm gonna go and pack it back up, put it in there, and we'll be ready to send this guy off when it sells. Next up, guys, is this nice guitar that we're gonna be listing. And I think this one came with the drum set when we bought it. I'm not actually sure what console this is for, so I'm gonna have to check unless it's one of the ones that works with any of them. But yeah, so it is actually a little bit dusty. I'm gonna give it a nice wipe down, but it should be a good quick sale. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Next up, guys, I have a nice and dusty screen. This one cost us $10 at Value Village, probably like 6 to 8 months ago again. And the brand on this, I don't remember at all. It's actually, I think, a touchscreen. It's a Planar. There we go. And this is, I think, like a medical equipment company or something. I might be totally wrong with that. But I believe it's a touchscreen device that was going for quite a bit of money when we looked it up back then. I hope it still is. And there's no way for us to test it, so it will be listed untested as is. But yeah, it looks like it's in great shape. It's got these little buttons on the side here that do something. I guess I could plug like a DVI thing into it, but I don't have the power adapter for it. So yeah, we're just going to list it as is and get it out of here. It's been sitting for too long. So quick tip for anybody, we tend to leave Value Village stickers on to show you guys what we paid for things in case we list them a little bit later. But if you're buying stuff from them, try to take the stickers off right away, because if you don't, they become super difficult to take off. They'll like literally peel off if you take it off the same day that you buy them. But if not, you end up with this where it's just going to turn into a bunch of residue. Actually, this one's not, it's not great. You see, you could definitely get them off in one go if you took it off when they were brand new, unlike what I'm doing now, like 8 months later when it's just leaving a big mess. So something to note, always take those off right when you get them. Next up here, guys, we're keeping it rolling with a DJ Hero turntable. This one is for the PS2 and PS3, as you can see here by the logo as well. It is missing the cap on the slider thing here, but other than that, it is in good shape. So we're gonna go ahead and draft this guy up on eBay right now. Okay, guys, next up, 2 bins of Lego. I was gonna list them together. However, now if you're looking at them, I'm gonna list them separately, because these in here, if I can get it open, which I can't. Here we are. This in here is all like new Lego pieces as everything falls around me. But yeah, lots of new stuff in here. Whereas this stuff, wow, that made a noise. This stuff in here is all old Lego pieces. So I'm gonna go and pour them out, take some pictures, and list them as is. Okay, so this is the second bin. As you can see, it's much different pieces, a lot more of the newer Lego stuff. We have 2 authentic Lego minifigures that were included with this lot. Not sure if they have any value, but probably not. And then these were all non-Lego pieces, Mega Blocks, whatever. So I'm gonna include them in the lot, but I'm gonna put them in a separate bag. And we're just going to include them as just like non-Lego stuff. And I don't know, I think maybe somebody will buy it for those, but probably not. Most people will be buying it for this large amount of Lego here, but I just don't want to handle those separately. So whatever. And then all this stuff here, I'm going to leave the Mega Bloks instructions in, leave all this stuff and the bin, and we'll see how much we get for it. But we should get probably, I don't know, $30, $40 for it all. Well, guys, it's laptop time now. I have 3 MacBooks I want to try to get listed here, and these have been sitting for quite some time. This first one here, I think, is a 2009, 2010 maybe. I've got the charger for it. I paid like $80 at Value Village, but we did have 20% off. But I don't know if this one was worth it. We're going to boot it up right now and see if we can get it ready to go. It's in very nice cosmetic shape, but nonetheless, we still have to make sure that it works. So we're checking right now. There we go. We did get the boot up on it, which is good. I did boot this one up in the store, but I think it just brought me to an OS. So we're going to see now, if I boot it up right now, what it takes me to. Okay, guys, so I booted up the computer. It took me to an OS X installation here. So we're going to go ahead and try and do this. Okay, guys, so I have one more MacBook here that's continually making noises. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I was using this one while I was waiting for this one to update. And unfortunately, this one doesn't look like it's going to be wanting to update. I've tried it twice now. No packages were eligible for install. I'm not sure why the OS X won't go on there. This one's still making noise. But yeah, it's not going on there, and I don't really have any more time to hassle around with it. We're just going to list it like this. I'm going to take pictures of all the screens, and hopefully we'll still get some good money for it. Again, though, I just don't have enough time to play around with them. If I have another time or some more time later, then I can go ahead and spend some time playing around with this. And if I manage to get it fixed, I can go ahead and do another listing for it on eBay. But until then, we're just going to list it like this, and it's going to be sold as is. Okay, guys, so far this one's in like an infinite restarting loop where it just keeps coming back and giving me an error, which I'm sure we'll see pop up. No, but anyway, it's not working at all. I'm not going to try to fix it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Listing it as is. I'm not even going to take the stickers off, I don't think, because it's kind of annoying. So I decided, actually, guys, I am going to take the stickers off of this just in case somebody recognizes it or whatever. I did buy this at a garage sale. It's not actually part of our death pile. And the guy that sold it to me told me that there was problems with it. He said it didn't work. He said I could do whatever with it. And I think I paid him like $5 or $10 for it in that condition. So I figured I'd bring it here, play around with it, and see if I get to work. But this one's definitely not going to work. But I will take the stickers off of it just because maybe that will add a little bit of value as well. But anyway, yeah, kind of a mess, but whatever. I mean, I figure if we pay $5, $10 for it, we get it as is for like 40, 50 bucks even. That's a good sale in my books. We have the charger for it, so I'm excited about this one. Okay, guys, so I finished up taking all the stickers off that MacBook. It's now been drafted and listed. I know I said that I had a third, but we're actually going to take a quick break to do some shipping. I think I'm going to be out of time today to do any more listings because I've been going pretty hard here for the last few hours, but I want to go ahead and get the shipping done. So we're going to go ahead and pull any items that had to go out. And then after that, I think Airval actually did send some clips of what sold over the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those, and then we'll call it a day here. Wow, guys, so exciting. 2 video games. That's all that we have going out from this office today, which is not a lot. But we have Lego Battles for the DS, and then Giants Citizens Kabuto for the PlayStation 2. Not familiar with that game at all. Yeah, more stuff that Airval sold. We'll check that out in a second here. But the prices were on the screens. Hopefully you guys we're able to get some insight from that. Let's just take a look at what actually sold from the unit. Okay, guys, just gonna break down quickly what sold at the unit here. First of all, we had a couple movies and a nice Blu-ray here that sold for just a few dollars. We had a good selection of games, nothing really too special standing out here, but just kind of the normal stuff that we like to deal with, as well as a couple loose games here at the end that we now are storing at the unit. Finally, here we sold this radio, which was a really fun sale. We actually sold this for $130. We bought 2 of them new at Value Village, so this was a really great one to sell. And with that now finished, guys, there's a look at everything that we sold. So pretty exciting stuff. Glad to be moving that kind of inventory again, and we're going to be moving even more here as we get more and more stuff listed. So many video games, guys, to come. I say that we have cleared out our death pile, which we really have today, and I want to emphasize that we have done great work today. We've made great progress on clearing out the death pile. I think there's the one black laptop left, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to say that we have finished going through the death pile, which means that we're basically just moving on to normal inventory now, but we've been kind of stockpiling some video game lots. We've got probably 4 or 5 big boxes down here, all the video games. So I think we're going to be doing a unboxing maybe on Airval's channel for all of that stuff coming up here very soon. And with that, we're going to get a look at everything and get started on listing that stuff again back to normal. And I'm very excited about it. Also, one other thing that I wanted to note. You guys might notice down here that my PS1 collection that's been sitting here for like a year at least is gone as part of our death pile. That was something that we wanted to get done. And Airval actually took that stuff and worked on it over the last week and got all that stuff listed. He has videos on his channel about that. Check it out, link below. And I'm glad to have all that stuff gone as well. So we've been making very good progress, but we are going to wrap it up there today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to go below, smash the like button on it, leave any comments, questions, concerns, whatever. Leave them down below in the comments section. And yeah, with that, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys all in the next video.